Good morning everyone, this is day 2 here in MERSIN. We're grabbing some breakfast. It was included with our night stay price.
Because of COVID, they're gonna serve us, so we just had to tell them what we want.
So you see the difference in the breakfast. I got all the pancakes and all the bread stuff with cheese, and Andrea got a bunch of fruit. We may end up sharing some of it. I don't know, Andrea doesn't like to share, but if she wants some, of course I'll share.
I don't like to share.
Okay, so we just finished our breakfast. It was pretty good. There weren't that many people because we went early, but then people started trickling in as we were there longer.
Next time we'll try to sit outside so we can get a better look at the view. It's just a little cold today.
We still have another night here. I'm sure we'll eat tomorrow there, but we're heading out now. So we're already on our way to Jenehem and the Men of Rock, but it turns out it's actually a longer drive. It's more like an hour rather than 30 minutes. So we stopped at one of our favorite stores, as we mentioned before, BIM. It's just a small sort of convenience store.
Okay. Roasted salted corn, roasted and salted peanuts, and water.
We really recommend that you come early because, as you can see, there's no one here. Maybe it's just because it's a Sunday morning and people are out eating breakfast. We did see that there are two parts. So one is Jannat, which is essentially translated into heaven, and the other one is Jehennem, which is hell. And there are two sinkhole cave type formations, and we can visit both of them. Over here we get a viewpoint of the canyon. We're gonna take a look. Let's see how out of breath we are by the end of this.
The ticket is 45 lira, and it looks like it's really organized. There's free parking, and the entrance, you just scan your ticket. It's glass and you can walk over the canyon. Woo! I don't want to do that. I'm scared of heights. You go with me.
Do it for the vlog.
Go with me. Is this super creepy?
This is nice because it's the entire floor is just made out of glass. Whoa. And you can see this would be a big drop. Seems pretty sturdy, but still it's a little scary. And then Andrea's scared of heights, so you can imagine. How is it?
Well, it's okay. I'm just scared there's like bats that are gonna come out from here. This part is Jehennem, which is the hell side. Since no one is here, it's really quiet and you can hear the water drops. You can actually see the water glistening in the light. Right now some people joined this same platform, and while they were here it actually felt like it's moving. I thought Eddie was doing it on purpose, but you can feel it when people are walking around, so I can't imagine what it must be like when there's more people. Right now it's just the two of us, so it's pretty nice and stable.
And you can also see how Andrea's grabbing onto the rail the entire time. But this is a really good experience. If you're not scared of heights, you would really like this. Now we're going down to Jannat, which is supposed to be the heaven part. So let's go check it out. So we did see that there was an option for an elevator, but I don't know if that's just something they use to go up or if we just don't know how to get there and we're taking the hard way. We'll find out.
We're gonna head down these stairs and then we're gonna go up the elevator to the other side. It's not too scary over here.
So we're pretty close to the end point, and you can see here the elevator, which brings you straight down. It is pretty shady here, so it is cooler in here, but it's not too cold and the walk is not too bad. I thought it might be a little more, but it's not too difficult. But if you prefer the elevator, they have that option for you, so that's good. I don't see how this is supposed to be the entrance to heaven. It doesn't look much different than the one from hell. It's interesting that you can hear the water. There must be some type of water running underneath this. It's really nice, really impressive.
The steps keep going into the darkness. There's hardly any light here.
Yeah, so we'll see how far we can go and still see things. So this is as far as we go because you can see the steps already stopped, and the camera is actually making it seem a lot brighter than it is. It's pretty dark, and it's also wet down here, so we don't want to risk it anymore. But this is really impressive. What do you think of it, Andrea?
Let's go back. My legs started shaking. I want to see where the water is coming from, but we can only hear it from here.
Yeah, it must be right up ahead, but yeah, we're not gonna get any closer. Okay, so we lied and we decided to come a little further, and I think we're gonna try to see if we can find the actual water. And we're just gonna go back. I think the risk reward is not that great here. Now we're really gonna head back. Okay, so we're back at the elevator. Unfortunately, this will save us from some of the steps. So we arrived to the location where the GPS sent us, to these men of rock, but let's see if we find them because we're not quite sure where it is. So we're still trying to find the men of rock. We went to the left side from when we entered. There wasn't anything. It was a pretty steep hill, and now we just came from the right side and there's still nothing. So hopefully we can find it. Okay, so I think we found where it was. You're gonna end up hitting a fork in the road. On the left side you'll see this sign which says the direction that you should go for the Men of Rock, and there are some red arrows that you can barely see, but that show you the location or the direction that you should be headed in. Update you in a bit. What a view. I'm not gonna lie though, we almost didn't make it. I wanted to turn back because it looked a little dangerous, but then we found some people that were walking here, and the person reassured us that it was real close, so we decided to push through it, and we're here just a few feet away. Okay, so I gotta say, I don't know if it's worth it coming up here because it's a little dangerous. If you're active and you feel comfortable hiking, that's fine, and it is nice and the view is incredible, but a part of it is a little dangerous, so just be mindful of that. I also want to say that if it wasn't for those two guys that we saw, we wouldn't have come over here, but he was so confident. He said, hey, it's super close, and he was just running through it like nothing. I gotta say, you know, I'm pretty active, but that guy was fearless. He's just jumping through everything, and they just ran up again. So we just got to this place called Kiskach, and it's supposed to be popular for eating crab. We're pretty hungry and I may need a nap after this. So we came inside because Andrea was too cold outside. The inside is pretty cool too. Seems like a really modern place.
We ordered some crab and some calamari with some fries.
I don't know if I've even had crab, I guess in its full form, the entire shell. But they brought us these mallets so that we could crack it. We'll see, I think it'll be fun. What do you think?
Just ready to get messy. We got some crab already and calamari with some fries. So we've never had this before. I'm not sure what to do with this. Crack it for the meat. Okay, there. And then dip it in the sauce. The sauce is actually like vinegar based, and it's got lots of seasoning. Tastes good. We're gonna have a little bit of trouble getting through these, so we're not gonna show everything about that. I'll try one of these. Like the batter, it's fresh and light.
Okay, so we finished and we definitely found out that crab is not for us. A little too difficult for the amount of meat that you get, but it was good. We enjoyed it. Now we are only a few minutes walk to the marina, which seems like a nice place just to walk around a bit before we go get some dessert. So it turns out they didn't let us record in the marina, but no worries, we're at Has Künefe Plus, where we're gonna get some dessert.
We ordered 3 things. This is kerebeç. It's a local thing here from MERSIN. It's got cream and some dough filled with some nuts topped with cinnamon. This one is soğuk baklava, so it serves cold and it has milk and cocoa powder on top. And then this one is their classic Künefe that they're famous for. It's a huge slice. It's dripping in syrup topped with pistachios. We're gonna split this. This is 1 portion. It comes with 3 pieces of this. Feels like whipped cream. Actually, tastes more like marshmallow, but it's light and airy. Tastes a little dry to me, but the cream and everything, it tastes good.
Okay, so I'm gonna try the soğuk baklava. Tastes kind of like tres leches, which is a Mexican cake that's actually my favorite, so this one's really good.
I'm excited for this one. I like this one because it's got all my favorite things: nuts, cheese, fried dough, and syrup. It's good. It's warm right now, and it's got lots of cheese. I like this one. I think out of all of them, I think this one's my favorite.
So the verdict is we really liked the soğuk baklava, the künefe, and the kerebeç. Not so much.
It's good. Lots of sugar. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, and that's going into a coma. But I want to say that actually I prefer the soğuk baklava over the regular one. So definitely try this one if you get a chance. So another popular dessert here is the cezeria. And I'm not even sure what it is. Maybe Andrea?
It's like the Turkish delight that's made out of fruit or nuts, and then it has nuts inside.
So it's made out of fruits or nuts, and it has nuts inside.
It's made out of fruit, or it's a jelly made out of fruit or nuts.
It's another one that people recommend. So if you want to try it, let us know how that is. So we decided to come out here to Kushimoto Street to eat some tantuni. Andrea wants to try the one with yogurt. So it's just called yoğurtlu tantuni, which is at a place up ahead not too far from here. See you there.
We came to Shishko Tantuni. There's no menu, so we tried to more or less order. We'll see how it is. This is the one with the yogurt. Oh, it's already cut up. Okay. It's good. I like the sauce. What it has on top, it's greasy. It's got some flavor from the meat and the yogurt sauce. It's pretty fresh and creamy, so it gives it a good balance. I think it might be better without yogurt.
So I definitely prefer without yogurt, I would say. And now that we're finished and we tried two different ones, I want to say that Memo's is better in my opinion. If we're ever back, we'll probably have that again. Now we're going to get some strawberry juice. So it turns out they didn't have that strawberry juice. So she went with the avocado and I got the blue suit. So that'll be it. See you next time.